All right, if you're a project controls apprentice, you know what I'm talking about. That final boss of your qualification, the dreaded skill S21. It can feel like this huge, overwhelming thing. But what if I told you we could flip that anxiety into total confidence? In this explainer, we're going to crack the code on S21, one step at a time.
So, meet Jody. She's a really sharp level 6 apprentice over at a company called IBA Stores. But right now, she has hit a wall. And it's a wall built out of confusing jargon, technical mumbo-jumbo, and just the mounting pressure of her final assessment. That wall? Well, it has a name. Skill S21.
So how do we get Jody from totally confused to completely confident? Simple. We're going to follow her journey. First, we're going to face the S21 challenge head-on. Then, we'll decode what the skill is actually about, build a simple bridge to help us understand it, figure out how to prove our work, and then finally, get ready to face that endpoint assessment. Let's get into it.
Okay, first things first, the challenge itself. Look, for so many apprentices just like Jody, S21 feels like the final boss battle of the entire qualification. It's dense, it's demanding, and honestly, at first glance, it just seems impossible.
And here it is, the official definition in all its glory. Evidence-based approach, credible, achievable control schedules, schedule risk analysis. I mean, it's a mouthful, right? Looking at this, Jody felt completely swamped. And you know what? Maybe you do too, but just stick with me here, because we're about to make this all make sense.
This is where Jody's mentor, Adam, steps in. He can see she's struggling, and he knows the first step isn't just memorizing that crazy definition, it's about really understanding what it's asking for. It's time to decode this thing.
Adam starts by just clearing up a few things. He tells Jody, look, this skill is not about wishful thinking or just being optimistic. It is about building something with real credibility. It's not about pretending your schedule is an unquestionable fact. It's about being totally transparent. And this is a big one, it's not about just clicking a button and relying on software. It's about you applying your professional judgment.
And this is the crucial part. Adam gives Jody a definition she can actually hold on to. He says, forget all that jargon for a second. All S21 really means is that you can create schedules that are credible, achievable, and this is the most important word, defendable. And suddenly, bam, it just clicks for her. It's not about being a magician, it's about being a detective.
So with the what finally understood, Adam moves on to the how. And to make this really abstract concept stick, he uses this fantastic analogy that Jody and you will never forget.
Adam asks this really simple but powerful question. Are we building a bridge on guesswork or on solid engineering? Because that's exactly what a schedule is, right? It's not just a bunch of dates, it's a structure. And just like a real bridge, if your foundations are weak, the whole thing could come crashing down.
Now, using this bridge analogy, Adam breaks the whole process down into 5 super clear steps. Step 1, you got to know why you're building the bridge. Step 2, you have to use solid materials. That's your evidence. Step 3 is all about planning for stress and weather. That's your project's assumptions and risks. Step 4, you run the safety checks, which is what we call schedule assurance. And finally, step 5, you present the final blueprint, and that is your basis of schedule document.
So what exactly are these solid materials he's talking about? This is the heart of the whole evidence-based approach. It's not about just plucking a number out of thin air for how long a task will take. It's about digging into historical data from old projects, benchmarking against industry standards, and actually talking to technical experts to justify every single duration and every dependency.
Okay, so now Jody gets the theory. She's feeling better. Now she meets with her coach, Olivia. Olivia's job is totally different. Her focus is purely practical. How do you prove to an assessor that you've actually mastered the skill? Specifically, what evidence do you need to upload to the assessment system, which in their case is Aptem?
Olivia gives her this absolute gold mine of a checklist. She says, Jody, this is what they want to see. Don't just upload a schedule by itself. Upload a reflective statement that explains how you built it. Show them the actual outputs from your risk analysis. And the big one, give them your basis of schedule document that ties everything together.
And then Olivia stresses this super important point. The assessors, they're not just looking for a random folder of documents. They are looking for a golden thread, this clear, logical line that connects your evidence to your schedule and your schedule to the decisions you made. Basically, you have to show them your thinking.
So the theory is understood. The evidence is all ready to go. There's just one final step, the rehearsal. Olivia runs a mock endpoint assessment, the EPA.
which is that final interview apprentices have to pass. The whole point is to build Jody's confidence and make sure she can talk about what she's learned clearly and professionally.
Olivia throws out the first question, a total classic EPA opener. It's direct, it gets right to the heart of S21. So how's Jody going to answer?
And Jody's response is just perfect. It's concise, it's confident. And notice how she immediately uses the key phrase from the skill itself, evidence-based approach. She isn't just describing what she did, she's using the official language to frame her answer. That's smart.
Olivia follows right up, and she's probing on another critical part of the skill. Because it's not enough to just have a schedule. You have to prove you understand its weaknesses and uncertainties.
And again, her answer just shows this clear, logical process. She didn't just guess what the risks were. No, she ran a formal analysis that allowed her to actually quantify the uncertainty, and then she used that data to make smart decisions about contingency. It's a complete professional thought process.
And the final practice question. This one connects Jody's work to the wider business. Why does this document she spent all this time creating actually matter to the people at the top?
This answer is so important because it shows Jody understands the strategic value of her work. This isn't just some academic exercise. The basis of schedule document provides the transparency and the audit trail that senior managers absolutely need to make informed, confident decisions. She's basically protecting the entire project.
And that's the journey. By breaking the skill down, using that simple bridge analogy, and practicing how to talk about her work, Jody completely transformed S21. It went from being this thing that caused so much fear to a source of real, genuine professional pride and confidence.
And that's the real prize here. Mastering skill S21, it's not just about passing one test. It's about a fundamental shift in who you are as a professional. It's the thing that takes you from being a planner to being a trusted, controlled professional. Someone who can stand their ground, defend their decisions, and guide a project to success. You've seen the journey, and now you have the exact roadmap to make it your own.